Welcome to Nintendo Ninja News, and we're here to talk about a pretty sort of thorny sort of topic. Basically, what has happened today that Nintendo has fired an employee at the Nintendo Treehouse called Alison Rapp, who was terminated today, and there's been a lot of controversial sort of things about it, including possibly her second job, and the role of GamerGate. And they try to put GamerGate in a nutshell, which is particularly difficult, especially for those who have no idea, and even for those who do, it's still quite confusing. And I think it's basically GamerGate is, a group of people who are against women and feminists in the video game community, and there are some very well known women in the GamerGate community, and it is a very difficult sort of topic. So I'll go into a bit more about the GamerGate stuff here. So this is Nintendo's statement about it. Alison Rapp was terminated due to a violation of an internal company policy involving holding a second job in conflict with Nintendo's corporate culture. Through Mrs. Rapp's termination follows her being the subject of criticism from certain groups via social media several weeks ago. The two are absolutely not related. Nintendo is a company committed to fostering inclusion and diversity in both our company and the broader video game industry, and we firmly reject the harassment of individuals based on gender, race, or personal beliefs. We wish Ms. Rapps well in her future endeavours. Now, I'm saying that her second job probably does have something to do with the, feminism and equality and rights and things like that. And she's written a few tweets that I was asked not to tweet about rape culture because it might become a big story. And I think with Nintendo and probably Sony and Microsoft with the whole GamerGate thing, I don't think they really want to be associated with that sort of thing. I think they'd like to just stay very much separate from it, because a lot of people just have mud on their faces because of this thing. It's such a muddled sort of area that even I don't 100% understand it, and that's the thing. That's the was the toughest thing about it. So, and I think that's the difficult thing about it. Now, to put it in a nutshell, do I think she should have been fired? Maybe not, depending what her second job was, and I don't think we'll ever find out. I don't think she will actually reveal that, and I don't think Nintendo ever will. Do I think that she should have been harassed online for being a female and all that sort of thing? No, I don't think so. Maybe the situation could have been dealt with better, but I think in general, Nintendo doesn't want to be associated with the Gamergate controversies, because it is very much a muddled sort of area, and they want to stay clean of it. And I kind of understand, because anyone who's involved in it, doesn't end up very good for them. I guess here with Nintendo Ninja News, we believe in equality and gender equality, and that's great and all well. My own personal beliefs is that I think some of the most famous people in the Gamergate sort of community area, that sort of thing, your Zoes and your Anitas and things like that, I don't think are particularly the best role models for female equality and things like that. I think some of the things they do are not particularly great, and there are probably far better female role models out there. Probably the ones who are a little more quieter, the ones who are not as controversial, and the ones who quietly achieve things and pushing for gender equality and feminism and things like that. So, but that's another story for another time. And it's a really muddled thing. So I think the case is closed, and it's a shame this has happened, but And Nintendo will find someone else, and she will find another job. You know, having Nintendo there on her resume is going to look pretty good. Either way, she was terminated or not. I'm sure that both parties will end up fine in the end. And GamerGate is a very complex area, difficult to understand at times. But really, at the end of the day, you should treat everyone the same as you should treat yourself. You know, regardless of gender and race and differences and things like that. So, I guess that's all I've got to say on the matter. That's all for me, and I'll see you later on.